Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. For today's video, I am bringing out a Bergara BXR. Off the bat, you see that this is a semi-auto. This particular one right here is a 22 long rifle or 22 LR. Big thanks to my buddy who's letting me borrow this to make a few videos on it and check this thing out. Just picking it up, it's like, is it all there? This thing is so light. Like, it's ridiculously light. And I was just looking on the website to figure out how much it weighs. This one is the one with the carbon fiber barrel. Check that out. How cool is that? With the carbon fiber barrel, their website says it weighs 4.7 pounds. If you get the steel barrel, it comes with a fluted steel barrel. And that one weighs 5.2 pounds, so even the steel one's a light one. But let's just run you from the front to the back. So, threaded barrel, that's always cool. QD mounts. Stock is legit. Looks really awesome too. And like I said, it's a semi-auto. What else do we need to talk about? 16.5-inch barrel. These BXRs come with a 30 MOA rail already on them, so you don't have to go find the rail. My buddy's got a red dot on here, which I think is pretty cool. For this video, we're going to take it to the range and sight this thing in. He said it's not sighted in. He just slapped this red dot on there. The one he put on there is a Hawk. That makes some pretty cool stuff. And yeah, looks like it's got one of those stocks where you can adjust the length of pull. You want it shorter, you want it longer. I'm assuming this is with all the spacers in there. It's also got the regular studs for the normal type of slings that most people run. What else do we need to talk about? The trigger pull. I'm looking at the website. Like I said, this isn't mine. My buddy's let me borrow it. Says trigger pull is approximately 3.5 pounds. So pretty good trigger on it too. Come with a 10 round mag, and their website says, believe it or not, they're 1022 mag compatible. So actually, I didn't plan this, but I got one right here on my desk. One of those big ones right there. Yeah, there you go. Huh. 1022 compatible. Anyways, what else we need to talk about? The website, or put this back in before I forget to put it in there. My buddy, when he dropped it off, he said that these have a match chamber. So you need to run either standard velocity or match ammo to really get everything out of this that you need. What I'm going to sight it in with today, I hate to use a bunch of expensive match ammo all the time, but what I'm going to sight this BXR in with today, Bergara BXR, that thing is just so sweet. If you ever see one of these in a store, just pick it up and feel it. It's almost, it feels like, it just feels good. It's super light. It's awesome in a 22. The ammo I'm going to take out to the range today to get it sighted in. You guys are probably familiar with this stuff. Remington 22 golden bucket of bullets. This is the 22 golden bullet stuff. This is the 36 grain hollow points. The website says it may not feed the bulk ammo. I'd consider this stuff some bulk ammo, but hey, we're going to see if it runs. If it don't run it, we'll find something else. But let's run out to the range. Way too much yapping already. Bergara BXR. Like I said, this is going to be a first shots and sighting in video. My buddy's got that red dot on there. We got to get it sighted in for him. But check it out. Let's sight it in. Probably going to sight it in at 50 yards with the red dot. And see what we can do with it. Pretty sweet. Foggy, rainy day at the range today. But that's alright because that means there's nobody else here. But super excited. We got the Bergara BXR carbon out here. Thing's crazy light. Like I said earlier, my buddy, he's got a Hawk red dot on here. If I remember right, he said he has not sighted this in yet, so I've got a big old silhouette at 50 yards. Hopefully is close enough to hit that paper. If not, we'll figure it out. But I've got the mag loaded up here with just some of this Remington 36 grain hollow points. This is the 22 golden bullet there, 36 grain hollow points. Let's see if we're on this paper right here at 50 yards. I'm gonna hold right on that cross, see if we get a hit there. "50 yards, it's almost hard for me to see where I'm aiming with the red dot. We'll figure it out though. Maybe make this a little bit dimmer. Oh yeah, that helps. Alright, let's hope it's close. Better put one in there. Did we hit the paper? I don't think we did. I'm looking at the other camera screen. Let me hold a little low, see where we hit. Do that hold again. I think we hit to the right of the crosshairs, but it's hard to see. Yep, so let me get my tools here and we'll start adjusting on this thing. Looks like I need a hex wrench. So I was holding the bottom of the paper and we're hitting center and about 4 inches right, so I need to come up about 18 inches or so and left about 4 or 5 inches. I'll make that adjustment and then we'll come back. Alright, made a couple adjustments with the old fat wrench. Let's see if we're any closer to the bullseye. If you know me or follow the channel, you know about half the time I turn the clickies the wrong way. So let's see where we're hitting now here. Looks like we're up and left, but it's still kind of hard to see. Let me send another one right there. Yeah, those hit the same hole, so we went too far. We need to come down and right a little bit. Hopefully that gets us a little closer. Let's try that. Looks like now we're in there, but we didn't come down near enough. So let's crank the up and down a bit more. Let's try this, see where we're hitting. Alright, let's try this again. I didn't count how many I just put in here, but see how close this is to the cross there. It's running these Remingtons just fine. Went too far to the right. Come up a little bit and then left a little bit. And that's it. How close did we get? So now our group is on the other side. We're dancing all over it. I'm going to go one up and one to the right, and we're going to go to a clean target. Alright, now down there, same distance, 50 yards. I've got a plate that says Remington on it. Let's see how good of a group I can get. Full mag. Kind of taking my time and squeezing the trigger off dead center of that plate. See what I can do here. See how much this thing likes the Remington 36 grainers. that's it. Let's see how we did. Not too bad there. We'll look at that plate back of the house quick. But 50 yards, 0 magnification with a red dot. That looks pretty good to me. I think we were all over that squirrel at 50 yards. But hey, Bergara BXR, 50 yards, sighting this thing in. I dig it. Like I said, this is my buddy's. I'm going to have to get me one of these, especially suppressed, man. This thing's pretty killer. But I'll go grab those targets and we'll take a look at them here. Alright, so back from the range, just got done sighting this thing in. And let me tell you, this thing, the Bergara BXR, it feels awesome in your hand. And it flings the boo-lots really, really good. Let me show you what we did at the range. Actually shot some more off camera, and I wish I had kept the cameras rolling. But first off, at 50 yards, I had this target. We won't talk too much about this, but sighted it in, sighted it in, sighted it in, sighted it in. You guys saw me making those adjustments. Got that sucker really close, and then made one more fine adjustment and went to a paper plate with that Remington 36 grain. And here is a whole mag of that Remington stuff holding dead center. So you can see, what is that? Where's my calipers? Here we go. With the red dot and my eyeballs at 50 yards, how did we do there? I'll do the worst hit to the worst hit. 1.9 inch group at 50 yards with my eyeballs and a red dot. Somebody might say, that's not that great. I think that's pretty good with me and bulk ammo and a red dot. But check this out. I was packing things up. I found a box of, where's it at? I put it in my box here. I found a box of this Norma TAC 22 stuff, which this probably would be considered the match ammo. I said earlier, Bergara's website said to run the match ammo. It's got a match grade chamber in it, and that match stuff would work. This isn't the normal match, but it's TAC 22. It's pretty much the same stuff. And look at the group I got. Exact same setup. Check that out. So all of them were pretty much touching, except for this one right here. So, I mean, at 50 yards with a red dot, I'd say that's not bad. I'd say that's in the acceptable range for me with a red dot. But check it out when I swap that ammo up and put that Norma TAC 22 stuff in it. And that's with a red dot, guys. That's with a red dot at 50 yards. I'd say that's pretty smoking good. That's just good. I mean, man, this was a whole lot of fun, upside down, with that Remington stuff. That's the bulk stuff. But then you put that more expensive stuff in there, and she's money. That's money. I think what I'm going to do, in another video, I'm going to do an ammo test, so stay tuned for that. We're going to put a bunch of 22 LR through here, 22 long rifle stuff, and see if we can find one that this stuff really loves. We found it loves that Norma TAC 22 right there. But maybe even put a scope with some zoomies on here and do it at 100 yard groups is fun with 22 long rifle. See what kind of precision we can squeeze out of this thing. But hey, there's my super quick look at the Bergara BXR. Had a hoot with it out at the range today. Sucker ran good. I literally had 0 malfunctions even with that bulk ammo. No jams, no problems with feeding or anything. You might be surprised at how cheap these are too. You know, when I hear Bergara, I normally think money, but these are actually quite a bit less than what I expected the price of them to be. But hey, Bergara BXR, absolutely love it. Ran real good for us out at the range. Like I said, had 0 problems. But stay tuned. This thing's going to be in another video or two. Appreciate my buddy letting me borrow this thing and take it for a spin. I think it's pretty cool with that red dot on there too. That's probably one of the crispest red dots I've ever seen. You know, most red dots I run are like very affordable, inexpensive ones that cost like 20 bucks, and they kind of have a little bit of the star in it or whatever. That's a really crisp red dot. You saw the groups we were getting with it at 50 yards. So appreciate y'all watching. Bergara BXR, check them out. Let me know if you got one or you ever tried one. Pretty cool. We might even go take some squirrels with this thing. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll see y'all in the next one.
Load it up and get it on as soon as you can. 30-06, 10 mil, 50 cap. It don't make a difference, man. We like to shoot and make a little boom boom. If you like flinging